Let me just test it. Okay, I know what I'm doing now.
You got it. Okay.
Yes, I got it. I have to be in control, sorry. So, hi everyone, my name is Tatiana, and I'm the owner of the tailoring shop here in Elmira. So my shop is focusing on expert bridal alterations, on fit science, and on tailoring and fashion master classes. So when I did the market research, what I learned about our area, about 70% of the people actually don't know how to dress themselves, especially how to dress the shape they got. Also, I find out that 40% would like to have clothes that fit them, but it's kind of, nowhere to go. So who are my customers in this area or anywhere area? Well, clothing is our second skin. We all wear it day to day, right? And we want to feel confident, comfortable, and express ourselves through clothing, right? So I would say my customers are everyone who like to look good, feel good, and always, let's say that. So what solution I try to solve for this area? Well, in our area, we have about 800 to 900 weddings per year. And I will tell you that high ticket customers are going away because we don't have an expert in our area. So trust is not here. Then let's talk about the economy. A lot of people cannot afford that expensive clothes that can fit you better or expensive alterations because it takes time. So what they're doing? Nothing sometimes, right? So close this economic gap. I would like to teach the people how to do the tailoring on their own so they can support themselves. And maybe even get the trade that can help them to have some extra money or, supportive income. So also, what about all of us who has all those closets full of the clothes, which some of them even have a tag on, but we don't know what to do with them, and we don't know, hey, why we even bought them? So what are we doing with this? So competition, how are we going to sell it all? Do we have a competition? Everyone does. I do too, but I will tell you, it's mostly simple alterations around here, and we also have classes, but it's a basic classes. So what makes me different than anyone else? Well, here we go. It's in my blood. Fun fact. All the working bees behind all those fancy fashion designers in France or whatever, in Europe, were the princesses in exile from Russia and Ukraine. So it is in my blood. But I'm going to top it off with my master's degree as an industrial engineer in apparel and textile industry. Plus, when I came here, I also finished the fashion design post-bac degree at the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. So that being said, I can create you a factory which can make your wedding dress or any other type of clothing, but I also do not shy away from the structure. I do not shy away from the intricate work or the hard work that has to be done on those high-ticket items. So this is my marketing strategy. On top of some of the basic things, what I am planning to do and start to do it, it's those events where I can teach people how to dress themselves, what is the science of the fit. Also workshops at the thrift shops where we can go and look what can be done with those clothing and what people can do with them. But also for my high ticket price customers, I'm giving a golden ticket. That's a 30-minute style session that is free for them. So for my distribution, I own a brick and mortar shop in Elmira, which is very small. I'm teaching my classes from there, so I'm top it up at the 4 people per class. I also do consults when I go out. It's called the wedding concierge, and I also have some of the printing materials, guides for the brides how to choose their own dresses or the styling advices. So this is my monthly overhead right now. So this is my startup needs, but in reality, what I want my fashion school and a tailoring school. Yes, we have courses for the high schoolers. Yes, we have a fashion school at Tommy Hilfiger, but they are more focusing on a business of fashion and the marketing of fashion. What about the actual skill? And that's what I want to bring to the area, but this is not include that because building is expensive and it has to be a special building to have all the equipment and people in there. So this is my revenue. That revenue is based on a 10% of the increase. That being said, This first quarter of this year, I already see 60% increase from the first quarter of the last year. That on top of that, I only can work 25 hours per week because I hold a full-time job to support my business and myself. So what is my ask? I'm really looking for this building that I want to get my school going to. But if I win $500, I want to put it back in. I need the business plan. I need to have the business plan for my school because this is my goal for this community. But I also want to get some of the style classes at the local places or create online videos so people can actually, I can get the customers to me that way too. That being said, scan it, follow me on Facebook. Thank you for listening.